often in the Bible they talk about the stranger. And I think that we can look like a stranger.
To be Jewish in America is to know on some level what it means to be the stranger, to largely blend in, but to know that most not of your faith know little about it, to know that some harbor stereotypes that are born of ignorance and can lead to hate.
There's a lack of understanding about what Judaism is.
Anna Eisen is the founder of Congregation Beth Israel in Colleyville, Texas.
And the community pulls itself together.
Jeff Cohen and Shane Woodward.
I want people to know that I'm Jewish.
Were in the building a year ago when stereotypes and where they can lead came to their door.
Someone is in our synagogue yelling at the rabbi.
Halfway through Saturday morning services,
We're all listening to it online.
congregants live streaming from home called 911.
Oh my God, there's a guy with a gun.
The stranger at their synagogue door had begun holding those inside hostage.
I've got someone who has a gun, and he says he has 2 bombs.
He wanted the release of a prisoner. He chose a synagogue because
Our attacker said, Jews control the media, Jews control the banks, Jews control the government, Jews pull all the strings. This guy believed it. He had heard these over and over again.
4 congregants were held for 11 hours. They finally escaped. The gunman was killed when FBI agents stormed the synagogue and shot him.
It was a day that had a beginning and an end. But we now can look back and see that it was also part of an emerging trend of anti-Semitism.
Acts of anti-Semitism have always existed, but since 2016, reports of those acts have more than doubled. In just the first week of this year, anti-Semitic incidents were reported in the press in Florida, Nevada, Michigan, and Montana.
We're in 2023 and it's very alive.
Woodward was not born Jewish. He was raised Christian in a small town in West Texas. He wasn't aware of anti-Semitism until he converted and saw it.
I had gotten into an Uber. He looks at me in the mirror and he says, "Do you want to know why there's no Jews in Winston-Salem?" I don't know. I don't know why. And he looks at me and says, because there's no banks and there's no diamonds, there's no money here.
The same stereotypes that fueled those statements fueled the gunman in Colleyville.
I don't feel safe. When I have to go into my synagogue with an armed guard at the door, why would I feel safe?
We have some members who are very leery to take their children to religious school, who, even when there's no signs out front or anything like that, don't want to go to a public place where we're meeting.
Did you ever waver in whether or not you still wanted to go through with this?
No, not once. Because I'm Jewish. And I want the public to know.
To be Jewish in America is too often to be seen as both foreign and familiar. The synagogue that holds religious services also holds classes for children. The same people who wear kippot and talit, host blood drives, and in the South, say y'all. Most of us understand in some way feeling like a stranger, which is why in this building, to welcome the stranger remains at its heart.
What we strive for is to be welcoming, to be open.
And that's not going to change?
I hope not. Boy, if it did, I'd be out of here in a minute. I never want to be part of a synagogue that would not welcome the stranger.
In Colleyville, Texas, I'm Matt Pearl.
The race continues. Next.